Hi, legal secretaries. This is Lisa again. I hope you and all your family is well. Okay, this is a very difficult time. I know it is for everybody. I'd normally like to show you this in class, but obviously I can't. So I think the next best thing is for me to record it for you. So this is about Civil 2B. Okay, it's a great big long letter. It's quite a complex letter, so I thought I'd better do it this way. So what I've done is I've typed out the main text, and I'm just going to go over the changes and the bits and pieces you need to do and the little table you need to do within this letter. Okay, so first of all, it did say I'm looking at the level 2 workbook. I'm looking at page 142, and it says please type the following client care letter, use the A4 letterhead, number continuation sheets, and use plain A4 for continuation sheets. Okay, so it says, please type a letter to. You don't type that. It wants it to go to Brian Jacobs Plumbing, etc. And I've got the address there. But what I haven't done, and it doesn't tell you to do, because you're meant to do this now, is you're meant to put the reference on. Okay, so I'm going to just move that down a bit. The reference, we've got to work out who wants us to do it. Okay, and it does say on page 143, it's from Nishad Lochi, okay? So we're going to type our ref, colon, I like 3 space bars, and it's going to be NL, because it's from Nishad. I'm the secretary. And our client is, who's our client? It's Brian Jacobs. So I'm just going to put Jacobs, okay? Now, of course, the second thing we need to do, you've got to remember, you've got to do the date. So press enter twice, take off caps lock, and today's day, oh, it's actually the 31st, it's just gone midnight. 3/1, March 2020, okay? And then we've got the address. Now, in the book, it's all on one line, but you know how to set it out, don't you? And you also know Birmingham is the town, so that's got to be in capitals, and you know that the postcode has got to be in capitals. Leave a blank line, dear Mr. Jacobs. And it does say there what the subject heading is, but I don't want you to write the word heading. I just want you to write debt collection of £9,000 from Mr. Len Billings. And you also know the rules on this. Always capitals, always bold. Okay, bold. There you go. And then the first line is thank you. That line between thank and you just means 2 separate words. So thank you for instructing us to handle the above matter. I and everyone here at Ingram, L and E. Obviously, you've got to put Ingram, Lochi and Exton. We'll do our best to see that everything proceeds as smoothly as possible. Obviously, you expand POS to possible. Then it says you need another subject heading, responsibility for the work, and there's a little header there that says use small caps for all these subheadings. For all the headings from this point forwards have got to be small caps. So this has got to be small caps. Now, if I try to put that into small caps now, it's not going to work. And you know why it's not going to work? It's because it's already in capitals. So remember what we've got to do. We've got to go to the change case, and we're going to say capitalize each word. And then while it's still highlighted, we're going to do Control, Shift, and K. That puts it in small caps. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Then we're going to look at what it says. I shall carry out most of the work in this matter. Right, so that's just a normal paragraph. There is a little bubble insert after familiar with the file. Familiar with file. If they are unable to help you, they will take a message. So that bit is a bubble that you've got to remember to type in. Then there's another paragraph, okay? We aim to offer all our clients an efficient and effective service. Obviously, it does say in the book effective and efficient, and you've just got to swap it around. Effective. No, I've made a mistake there. Look, you've got to have efficient and effective. Efficient and efficient and effective service. And yeah, that's fine. Then it says the letter continues on the next page. Now again, subheading, just like before, select it, go to change case, make it capitalize each word while it's highlighted, Control Shift K. Perfect. Same again with terms of business. Highlight it, change case, capitalize each word, Control Shift K. Perfect. Terms of business. Okay. I think if I just go down a little bit further. Oh, just this bit under fees. It says our firm's charges. What did it do? It's highlighted it because you need to put apostrophe in. It's our firm, so our one firm, and the charges that belong to our one firm, so it's apostrophe before the S, obviously. Okay. Terms of business, that's it. So, under fees, it wants us to do a little table, okay? So I'm just going to go after below, I'm going to press enter a few times. And what we need to do is just put a little table in. It's going to be 2 columns. So I'm going to go insert, table, 2 columns. Don't know how many I need, I'm just going to go like that, okay? So it says use a table, but don't show the grid lines except for the total cell. We're going to leave the grid lines on at the moment so we can see exactly what we were doing. We can fiddle with it later. So the first thing is on the right hand side, we need a pound sign. Pound sign. On the left hand side, we want our charges. So underneath our charges. And our charges are £250. Please put 0.00 at the end. Under our charges, we're going to have disbursements. So this might be postage, things like that. Disbursements. And the disbursements in this case are £85. So 85.00. And then we have VAT, which we're going to have to work out. So VAT. And then we're going to have court fees. Oops, spell that right. Which again, we're going to have to work out. Underneath that is going to be the word total. Okay. So working out the VAT. As I said before in my previous video, if you were listening to it, we don't have VAT on disbursements. So the VAT is only going to be on £250. So what I'm going to do is bring in my little calculator. Okay. Try and make this bigger so you can see it. I'm just using the computer calculator. So I'm going to put in 250. Remember what I said before, 20% of that times 0.2 equals 50. So the VAT is £50, 50.00. Court fees, don't know how much court fees are, but if you turn to page 144, we're trying to get £9,000 for our client from their client. So you just read down that list, and where it says if the fees are between 5,000 and 10,000, the court fees are 455. So we're going to put 455.00. It's not court fees, it's court fees, just notice that. Now we've got to work out what the total is. Okay, now the total, I'm just going to CE for cancel everything. So we've got to put all those figures in. Okay, there is actually a function where we can get Excel to do it for us, but let's just do it on the calculator so it's easier. So we're going to put 250 plus 85 plus 50 plus 455 plus 840. So we're going to put in here 840. Okay, so our client, for us to collect £9,000 off the person that owes our client money, we're going to charge him £840, including court fees of £455. So it's still a pretty good deal. However, this little table looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is just make it smaller. So I'm going to go to this side and just bring it in so it's kind of like that. And that one, I'm going to bring it in from that side. Make it like that. Okay. I want this to be centered. Let's hope this works. If I click that and click on home and then center. Will it make it centered? Yes, it does. Makes it a little bit nicer. You could put it to the left if you want, or does it say center? What does it say? No, it doesn't. Actually, I think I might put it on the left. Let's put it on the left. Okay. Golden rule. When you're dealing with money, everything has to be right aligned. So you see this column here? We're going to select down there and we're going to go right align button. Perfect. Okay. What else do we need to do? This pound sign, I think that should be right aligned as well. Okay. Total, the word total, that is meant to be in capitals. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to change the case. I'm going to just move calculator out of the way because I don't need it anymore. Okay. What I don't need is the grid lines anymore. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go there. I'm going to say no borders. I've got my grid line showing. If you haven't got your grid line showing, I want you to go there and put view grid lines. Now I've turned them off. I'm going to go back and turn them on again so I can see what I'm doing. Now what I do need is I want a single underline under 455 under the cell and a double one under 840, and I've forgotten how to do this, so bear with me if it goes wrong. But I'm going to select cell 455 and I'm going to go, yeah, I want a bottom border, and I'm going to select this cell. God, I hope this works. And I'm going to go down there, borders and shading. I'm going to go, yeah, I want a double one. I don't want it on the top. I want it on the bottom. I'm going to say apply to the cell, custom. That should, in theory, work. Let's see if that works. Okay. Yeah, it appears to work, but then it's got rid of the one under 455. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go, yeah, I want no border. Yeah. And I'm going to go back there and I'm going to say borders and shading. I'm going to have to put it back to a single line. Single line. I'm just going to say, don't want it there, don't want it there, don't want it there, don't want it there. I do want it there. Okay, there you go. Now that is pretty perfect. That is exactly what they want. Okay. If I go down a little bit further. So now if I just put show hide on, you can see I've got extra spaces there. Don't need that. Beautiful. What I haven't done is finished off this letter yet. Okay. So it says at the bottom, yours sincerely, etc., etc. Obviously, I'm going to go mad if I see you typing that because that is not right. We're going to do yours sincerely. Press enter. Ingram, Lochy, and Extern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then went wrong there. Hold on. Undo. Then Nishad, Lochy. We know they're a partner because they're part of Ingram, Lochy, Extern. It says on the top of the headed paper. And it does say I've enclosed an extra copy. So you've got to put ENC. And that is perfect. If I just minimize it down for you so you can see what it's going to look like. That's pretty perfect. One more thing I haven't done is we've got to page number. So let's do that quickly before I run out of recording time. Insert, I can't remember. Page numbers, where's page number? Page number, bottom of page. I'm just going to say plain number 3. I'm going to say different first page and close header and footer. So I've got a continuation page number. Obviously, you've got to put your details at the bottom, but that is basically a perfect Civil 2B. Okay. Thanks very much, everyone, and I hope you keep well. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.